Hey dear friends, today I want to talk about the Advancing Guitarist from Mick Goodrick. I want to talk about page 78, it's chord harmony. So I have the Mick Goodrick book and I have my notebook, right? And I already have been checking it out a little bit. No, not too much, because I really want to have the joy to explore it together with you and discover stuff. Because yes, I'm always amazed about new sounds. But I did check out a little bit and I'm going to show you what I already understand, and I'm sure there are also other things that you can explore and discover on this page. And basically what he's doing, he has one chord voicing that he uses to play many different chords, and then he sort of implements this chord voicing into a 2-5-1. And what I want to try to do, so it's like 23 ways of applying this chord voicing. What I want to try to do is to apply it to Autumn Leaves. And let's look what's going to happen. So this page, right, discusses fourth part voicings. We can build a fourth part voicing like this, G, stacking a fourth on top of it, C and F, right? This chord is super popular, and it's also the first shape or the first chord that is notated on this page. And what he's basically doing is to use this shape in many different contexts. And we'll see that in a second, but I want to show you that you can also play inversions of this chord. You know, we all know our inversions of triads. I'm so excited. But we can also invert a chord like this. So the G goes to the C goes to the F goes to the G goes to the C goes to the F goes to the G. I like this shape a lot, right? And then next inversion would be like this. Basically, all the time the same three notes, right? But here we're stacking fours on each other, and here we have the 4 here, C to F, but then the F to the G, right? It's a second, and here we have the F to the G, a second, the G to the C, a fourth, and then we can, just to get into it, maybe practice it a little bit. Right, and then the first row on this page shows inversions like this, but also shows like spread voicings, so playing the notes in bigger octaves or bigger distances, and also doubling notes. But for today I'm just going to not look at that. I'm just going to use this voicing and see what Mick Goodrick does to it, sort of. So the first bar, or the first, row is like this, G. Starts with this chord, which is like a G minor 7/11, which is like a G minor 7/11, a nice shape. And then he already plays this shape here, but with a C in the bass. And then he resolves it to this shape. So you probably already understand that that's a 2-5-1. He's playing 2, 5, and then 1 with an open string. And so let's check out what he did to our little 3-note voicing here. He put a C in the bass, and then we have like a 5, the root, and the 4. So it's a sus chord now. We have a C in the root, it's a C7 sus4. Second bar, we have the same voicing, right? This voicing always has those brackets on this page. Then you know already, okay, this is going to be this voicing, but maybe with a different root. So he has this voicing, and then you hit an E flat in the bass. It's an E flat 6/9 chord, right? Next up, oh my goodness. Oh, this is another 2/5, right? So we have the E flat 6 here, which can like work like an upper structure chord for the C minor. Then we have this chord here, which is like an F7, and it's just like a little bit of a voice leading going on here. Like F7, like F7 mixolydian if you want so, to F altered. Many people do that, by the way. They play the dominant 7th chord, the 5 chord mixolydian, and then they alter it in the same space, sort of. And then he resolves it to the B flat. Which, this is a really nice chord. This is like a D minor, in my mind, it's a D minor 7. But then I raise the 5 to the flat 13 if you want to. So you could say this is a D minor 7 flat 13 chord, which has this shape, many applications as well, right? But then with the B flat in the bass, if you would analyze it, it would be like a B flat at 9. So I'm recording the roots like C, F, B flat. And playing the voicings on top of it. Yeah, I find it rather tricky to change from a shape to like a double stop. I need to practice that. So I just already think, okay, first bar 2/5/1 in F, second bar 2/5/1 in B flat, right? So just like, I know there's so much logic in his stuff. I think he really wants us to discover the stuff that he wrote down there. So bar 3 starts with like E half diminished, E flat half diminished. Oh. Ist das richtig? A flat, D flat, E flat. Oh, A flat sus4. So yes, I wouldn't think to play a half diminished chord and then a sus chord. I would always think about an altered chord for some reason or another. But sounds good. And now we have the chords in brackets, right? Oh, right. So it's a 2/5/1 in D flat major. Playing a half diminished chord on the 2nd degree. A sus chord on the 5th degree. And a Lydian chord. Right? This is our shape we have from the beginning. G, C, F. But now we have the D flat in the bass. So we can sort of already keep track how he used it, right? He has been using it as a sus chord, he has been using it as a 6/9 chord, and now he's using it as a Lydian chord. Isn't that great? I love that. I'm going to record those 3 chords and improvise a little bit over them, just for fun. While I'm improvising over it, I would think like on E flat half diminished, I would think something like, which is like G flat melodic minor. On the A flat sus4, I would just like think E flat Dorian. And on the Lydian, I would think about the parent scale, which would be like A flat major, but I also would really try to target the Lydian sounding notes like the G. And yes, it's already so interesting because this is, if you want to, like a 2-5-1 in major. And what did he do to it? Already changed up a lot of stuff. So let's hear how it sounds. Yeah, it's beautiful. Moving on to bar 4. So we have the chord with the brackets, first of all. And we have a D in the bass. So we have a D minor 7/11. I think this is one of the most common uses of this shape, right? Then we have this chord, B, A flat, sorry, D flat, yeah. This is interesting because let's forget about the root. I always forget about the root if I don't know how to play it, right? So let's ignore the root. We have an E flat, a D flat, and an A flat. Remember, this is an inversion of a B flat minor, right? Right? Just interesting. Just make a mental note. And then we have the B in the bass. What is it? It's like a 6 and a 9. It's like a 6-9 chord. Never played it before. And then he resolves it to G, D and E. Oh, that's quite stretchy. Right? This is like a C and 9 chord. This is our C major chord. The C goes to the D. Right. So let's check it out one more time. D minor 7/11. Maybe this chord like this. Oh. Let's play it one more time. Right, so it's a 2-5-1 in C major, right? The only chord that throws me off somehow is the one with the B, right? Because we would expect a G7. But for a second, let's think about it. We can play a G7 in an inversion, right? So we would have a B in the bass. If it would be a G, then this would be the flat 13, sharp 11, flat 9, and the 3. So it would be like an altered G7 chord with the B in the bass. This stuff makes me really happy. You know, I always have to think about this Kurt Rosenwinkel video where he is talking about the process of lathe, right? So what it basically means, you take something that you know very well and you take layers and layers on top of it to sort of disguise it. But it still is the same thing, so you still can like improvise D Dorian, G altered, going to C major, still a 2-5-1, just like more sophisticated. Let's hear how it sounds in an improvisation. Yeah, and I switched this chord for the moment because I know I can't play it in time. Just playing another voicing, right? It does the trick as well. What I really like here is this movement from the B. I find that very cool. So let's improvise. Yeah, so this is the first row. We had a 2-5 to F, 2-5 to B flat, 2-5 to D flat, and a 2-5 to C. I'm wondering if you could use bar 3 even as a 2-5 in minor. Not going to investigate that now, but maybe you check that out. Bar 3, try to play the root C, F and B flat. because then we stay in the system, right? And maybe some of you know that you can use stuff that you use in major on the minor equivalent and the other way around. Row 2 starts with D half diminished. We have our shell and an A flat in the bass. So that would give us like the flat 5, an 11, which is very typical on a half diminished, the flat 7 and the minor third. Beautiful, great, great chord. Next up, already sweating, G, A flat, B flat, E flat. And here, right, this is another inversion from the beginning of the video. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's play it again. D half diminished, G, altered, right, flat 9, flat 13, flat third, sharp 9, right? So we can say it's a super altered chord, but it doesn't have the flat 7 or the third, but still we can see it like this. And then it resolves to C major, to a very plain C major. Let's play it again. D half diminished, G altered sound, C major, bar 6. Starting with the B in the bass, A flat, E flat, F. Okay, so this shape, I know it's a drop 2 inversion of a half diminished chord. God, just I never practiced my half. So that's what I do. If I know it's an inversion, but I don't know where the root is, I just right. So it's an F half diminished. Half diminished chord with the B in the bass, then B flat major 7 sharp 5, and then now comes our 3-note voicing, going to E flat major 6 9, right? So and then I'm assuming the rest of the chords sort of are a 2 5. Let's have a look at them again. Yeah, right. We have the F half diminished, and this is supposed to be our dominant chord. Oh man, I love McGoodrick. Such a cool book. You know, I have it for so many years and always so afraid of it. I think you really have to take it page by page, right? So let's check out the B flat major 7 sharp 5 chord. So this chord can have many, many ways of usage, but it's also very good to use it as an altered chord voicing. Right? This is the same chord, just I have a better orientation with this voicing, and then I know it could be an F sharp altered chord, which doesn't make so much sense in our 2 5. If we really want absolutely that is a 2 5, it could be like a Phrygian sound. F sharp. Could be like C. What else can it be? Jetzt stehe ich ganz schön auf dem Schlauch. Could also be like a G minor major chord. Yeah, I don't know how to explain this chord here at the moment. Other than it does do a really nice voice leading. Maybe it's like a dominant chord with a major 7. Okay, moving on to bar 7, B flat, A flat, D flat. Right back to this shape. Then the brackets. This is our right from the beginning. And then C, A flat, B flat, E flat, C, A flat, C, E flat. Okay. we have the B flat, E flat. Ah, now I have it. Right, it's like a 2-5-1 in A flat major. This would be the 2. This would be the 5 chord, because this voicing really works well on the E flat in the bass. It's like an E flat 7-9. And then it goes to A flat. We had that shape before, right? Bar 8 starts like this. A, F, B, E, A, F, B, E, like this. Then A flat with our shape on top. And then, oh my goodness, it goes to A major, right? So this one he also writes it's E altered, right? So we have the G sharp in the root. We have a sharp 9, flat 13, flat 9, like a very altered chord sound. And then, right, the first chord could be like a B minor 7 with an A in the bass. Beautiful chord. I think about it as A minor 6-9 actually, right? But let's record a B in the bass. Works pretty well, right? We have the 11, 9, flat 5. So it could be like a half diminished chord. Okay, let's play it. Wow, sounds very good. So this, right, this is so freaking cool. This, you know, sometimes I think it really doesn't matter what it is, right? But just like if the voices move so cool. The middle voices move up, the upper voice moves down, and the other one up. Very cool. Just like tension release, right? Bar 9, third root, let's start with it. Having the same shape and an E in the bass. He writes E half diminished to define the chord because E, 11, flat 13, flat 9. I wouldn't necessarily think about it as an E half diminished, but I really want to get away from the notion that every chord needs to have the 3 and the 7 and take everything so literal. So I think this is a great exercise. So E half diminished, A, F, B flat, E. Oh. Wow, can you hear it? It's the same thing, right? Sorry. And then resolve it to D6-9. So it's E half diminished, A, flat 13, flat 9, sharp 11, altered sound, and then D6-9. Girl from Ipanema. Okay, bar 10, C, or C, B flat. Love this chord. B flat, A flat, D flat, E. Is that true? B flat, A flat, D flat, D. Okay. And then F. Yes, so finally understand something. This is like F. F with an A in the bass. Very beautiful tonic chord. This is C7 sus4. And this is, of course, B half diminished. B half diminished with a C in the bass is like a C altered chord. So it's again, if you want to see Mixolydian, C altered. Let's record the roots. Right is like light, dark, light. Okay, then bar 11. G, F, B, D, A flat. Stimmt das? Yeah. Right, this is like our diminished chord. G7 flat 9. C, oh, I think I will have to play it somewhere else. C, F. Oh. Wow. Right, so here's the chord in brackets, our 3 with the A flat. Right, it's like an A flat major 7/6, but with the F in the bass that I'm going to record in a second. It's an F minor chord, right? But this one here freaks me out. It's C, F sharp, B flat, D flat. Okay, one more time. Right, so if you play it like this, with the open string you can play it. And this one. Skipping the root. Wow, it's dark, right? But it's cool. And you know, I'm just thinking about, right, this, like the diminished, but this is also a G flat triad, like the tritone substitute of C7, right? Because we're going to F. Okay, bar 12, C, F, B flat, E flat, C minor 7, 11. Then comes our shape with an E flat in the bass. And then we have D, A, B flat. Ah, yeah. Right, this is an inversion of a B flat major 7 drop 2 voicing. So let's play it again. Right. So it's a 2-5-1 in B flat. Bar 13. Right, we have our shape, but with a B flat in the bass. So you think about it as a B flat, flat 6-9, but also like an inversion of a G minor 7 chord. He writes G minor 7, so I'm assuming it's a 2-5-1 to F. Then C, oh God, G sharp, C sharp, F sharp. Right. Aha. So the same shape goes a half step higher. We had this voicing before. It's like an altered voicing. Okay, sorry. And then right. Yeah, 2-5-1 in F major. Bar 14 we start D, A flat, C, E. And then G7 sus4, same shape. resolve it to, oh no, I can't play that. Right, so I would just think it's a 2-5-1 going to C major, going to play maybe a C6 like this. This is a D7 or D half diminished if you want to. Yeah, so it's already a lot of stuff. I would like to categorize it. So I would like take a book or like a journal, write down this GCF, and then all the possible usages that he has, all the ways he uses it, right? Like a half diminished or like a -7-11, major 6-9 chord, even an altered voicing, and then just try to put it to use, or maybe also try to accompany an entire jazz standard with one voicing, which should be possible, right? So, bar 15, we have the D flat again, but with a G in the root. It's a half diminished. Then we have this voicing here, B flat C sharp. Yeah, I really like this chord. For me, it's like just like without the top note. It's like a 2-5 movement with a pedal note, right? And then he resolves it to a minor chord. One more time. 5, bar 16. B flat -7-11. At first glance, A, G, B, E. That's like an A7-9. Going to A flat major 7. And then here we have our shell again. Bar 17. We have this, all 3 notes with an A. Now he says it's a half diminished chord. D7, flat 9. And then, sorry, like the voice moving. Maybe play it like this. So bar 18 is E, G sharp, D, F sharp. It's like an E7, 9 with the E in the bass like this. Same chord shape like in the previous bar, but now it's altered, right? So he just like changes the chord symbols to the way he wants to function the chord. This could be half diminished with a flat 13, but it could also be sharp 9 flat 13. D major 7, bar 19. E half diminished. Right, this is like a double diminished chord voicing if you want to. Going to this chord, to this chord. So this is like, this could be, because he writes B flat on the last chord, this could be like a C7-9 chord. This is like an sorry, F7, 13 flat 9, going to B flat. Bar 20, oh God. F-7, 9, using our shape with a D and an A flat. Oh my God. Oh man. Oh God. Okay, I think I can't play this. Oh no, yes I can. Oh, it's an E flat major 9 chord. Oh my god, so it's F minus 7, 9. B flat, altered, E flat. Bar 21. I'm getting a little tired. C minor 11, C minor 7, 11. Oh. Yeah, so C minor 7, 11, C diminished. Using this chord as a B flat minor chord. And right, the diminished I would also always look. Right, replacing the F7, so it's C minor 7, 11, F7 flat 9, 2, 5, 1, 2 minor, bar 22, F sharp. Let's start with the top. E, D, A, right? This is an inversion of our 3-note group. Then this chord, right, with our 3 notes, the altered version, good. Maybe pick this one, right? One more time. F sharp, B altered, E minor, bar 23, oh sorry, really? Now I'm confused. So this is our, but now we have the B in the bass and it's in a half diminished, okay. Okay, so it's flat 5, right? Flat 9, flat 13, okay. And then E. Oh. Sounds good, so. 5, 1 to A major. Hey, this is so many good things, and as always, just pick one tiny thing. I really believe in the small steps, and I think for myself, if I start to use chords like this that maybe not always reflect the 3 and the 7 like super literal way, it will open up doors to hearing other sounds for me. And yes, basically just check out this one voicing, right, and see what you can do with it and implement it into Autumn Leaves. I actually wanted to implement it into Autumn Leaves, but this video is getting so long. So maybe I do another video trying to implement it, let me know, and I see you around. Bye.